You see anything, George?
Said hoi.
Hoi.
Well, this first part of the discussion is all on the recording. Anyway, welcome back to Miles Edgeworth. It's Journey Investigations.
I would like to remind everyone in this that we are professional voice actors and we don't say random stuff before the recording that gets picked up on the recording. We are real
None of
professionals.
us do this as a profession.
Disclaimer, where is the profession?
Disclaimer, profession may not exist.
None of us are professionals. I enjoy doing it, and the rest of you, I actually don't know how you feel about it. But...
I mean, I find fun in it.
I wouldn't have turned up to episode 2 if I didn't.
It's not episode 2, just this episode. Well, I guess you mean episode 2, like back then.
Yeah, that's what he means.
This is episode. I don't even know what episode this fucking is.
Hey, let's do this.
Also, there goes the demonetization. You're welcome.
One day I'll. Oh, right. I'm so used to tapping other things that I forgot what the buttons are.
Also, introductions.
Oh, right. Yes. I'm Rob. I run this show. We have a Lawrence.
You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it at all for me reminding you of stuff.
That's Lawrence. We have Gog.
Hello.
I can't believe I'm not butter.
George is indeed not butter. And any claims to the contrary are both lies, and you must be smited.
Disclaimer, we cannot prove this for real.
And finally, we have Effie.
Boy!
Alright, let's
He's
get
already
going.
done.
Alright, we're in the Inherited Turnabout. Oh god, where were we?
It's Gregory, it's back. So I reckon it's been how long since we last recorded? I think like 4 months.
I am literally in a new house.
He's literally in a new house.
I thought that was Gumshoe following you, and then I realised it was evil Gumshoe.
Right, well, most important thing to start off this entire investigation with, kick that guy into the fence.
I think we spoke to him already.
I think so. I don't remember where we... I really don't know where we are.
Right.
Right, let's talk to Bat. I don't know. I'm Gregory.
Yeah.
See, it's been so long, again. I've forgotten my voice, my voice I'm supposed to give. Again.
Apparently, you've also forgotten the English language.
There is no such thing as the English language. It's full. I've come to investigate today.
Oh my god, it's lagging ever so slightly.
Ah, Monsieur Edgeworth. I apologize for my disgraceful behavior earlier.
Not good enough, slaps.
That's me, I remember. Hey,
Tibetan.
he still looks a bit down.
What Master said earlier must have been a real shock to her.
I've prepared the photo I took of the dessert during the semi-finals. Please take a look.
No, I'm gonna keep this hat over my eyes so I specifically can't look at it.
Oh, it's very hard to read. So the one...
Delicious.
Right, sorry.
Delicious.
Go for it, George.
I can read delicious scones. I was gonna read my line and then I
It says, wow, delicious cake is so cute.
just... Oh no, I meant the...
Oh,
two ones
delicious
next to it.
scones.
I think those are just the names of the chefs, so I presume it's like Dame Gustavia and...
Yeah,
Isaac
so the
Dover.
Pegasus is Isaac Dovers, and the other one is Dave Gustavia.
Pegasus?
Sorry, the unicorn.
My boy, do you see wings on that there boy? That boy did not have his Red Bull, alright?
It's a wingless alicorn. Wow. Delicious cake is so cute.
Alicia.
Monsieur Master also praised the design of Delicious work very highly. Messieurs Gustavia and Dover's work gained high praise for both taste and design, but...
I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'd rather eat the fucking phoenix-looking shit than some fucking flowers and a butterfly. What the fuck?
Monsieur Master said it felt like he was eating the exact same thing twice. But it seems that the desserts had completely different tastes for the finals.
Was there anything else that was different between the finals and the semi-finals?
It's nothing major, but there was something. During the
That means it's major.
contest, Monsieur Gustavia's son always came to see him, but there was no sign of him at the finals.
His son came to visit. I wonder if there's any significance behind that. Would you mind leaving this photo with me?
He would mind immensely.
Certainly. Anything to aid in the investigation.
I never stop looking at that chick and think she's just female Blanca.
You need to block her now. You should see her in the future.
And here's the recipe book that contains the special drug for curing taste disorders.
God, that cover looks familiar.
Iffy.
Wasn't this framed in Master's room?
Since it's also the prize for the contest, we put it out on display.
Yeah, so the contest prize, Angel's Recipe. Wasn't just a recipe for desserts.
That's right. We've informed the participants, but it seems you all don't know yet.
So the participants know about the true contents of the Angel's Recipe. Alright, let's look at the contents.
Added to the court record.
Let's have a read.
Right.
I want to see what we got in here.
We can't read it.
Well, what's the point of the book then?
Contains the recipe for the drug that will cure the taste disorder hypogeusia.
I think that's the salt one.
Yes, and I believe it's an actual thing.
As opposed to Normalium and Fatalium.
Yeah.
Typo Gussy.
Yeah, hypogeusia, the reduced ability to taste things, to taste sweet, sour, bitter, or salty substances. And the complete lack of taste is referred to as ageusia.
Gotcha.
Hey, Gussy.
I love me some Gussy.
Some Gussy. Jesus, you all suck.
Sorry, I'm like slightly drunk at this point.
What do you mean you? Oh, I have no part in this. Alright.
Right, you're lying, Lawrence.
I'm time thrown off. Miss Hall, please tell me all you know about the Angel's Recipe, including how I can read it, because I'm not allowed to. So the Angel's Recipe contains the formula for the drug. Oh, voice crack.
Yes, it's a recipe book for new drugs that haven't been released to the public yet. If sold to a pharmaceutical company, I'm sure it will fetch a substantial price.
Drug dealing.
Why something like that? A prize index contest.
Monsieur Master is the only heir to the chairman of the Master Group.
He's a master chair.
Master Group? That name sounds familiar. Are they similar to the Betas?
They're a pharmaceutical company who deals in a wide range of products.
And product accessories.
Product accessories.
They've become big news recently with the release of Cold Killer X.
Oh no!
And we're back with some more Cold Killer X new flashes.
God fucking damn it.
I often use Cold Killer X products. Oh, I
And
guess
Cold Killer X
that doesn't make
accessories.
sense.
But I've never seen you once with a cold. That's how good it is.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
I'd like to hear more about the Master Group. Sounds so wrong.
Sounds like a Pokemon Cup.
Yeah, we don't talk about those Pokemon Cups because the Master Cup in Pokemon Stadium 2 is going to be Switch Online. Did Mr. Master not want to follow in his parents' footsteps?
Monsieur Master wanted to bring joy to people with his desserts. His parents also wanted him to become a great pastry chef and supported him.
Oh, that's nice.
Something is axing my my ability to do things.
Well, what's in the background?
I don't know. Basically nothing.
I would like to remind everyone that we are professional recorders, but
We ain't professionally recording shit. Anyway. When his parents died, the recipe book was left to him as an inheritance.
why would he give away a memento of his parents as a prize in the contest?
Because fuck them.
Just like me.
There were always people who were after it, something which troubled Monsieur Master. But just giving it
Oh my
away as
God.
a memento would have been disrespectful to his parents.
What's up with it?
So he decided to pass it over to someone he acknowledged.
He's literally like, don't go after me, go after them, they have the book, fuck them.
I ain't got the book, they got the book. Get them, not me.
And the masters of the Masters Group proves that. Information about new drugs being passed out to outsiders.
The non-actors and to outmasters.
Of course they objected. That's why Delicia participated in the contest. On the order of the Master Group, she was requested to win the championship.
You knew Delicia's true identity from the start?
Yes, in order for her to win, I told her Monsieur Master's tastes and preferences.
Why did you help her?
Because fuck.
Money.
I helped in order to protect Monsieur Master and the Master Group. If the drug recipes were given to another company, he would be reprimanded by the board. I wanted to return the recipes to the company in a way that Monsieur Master would accept.
So it was due to Miss Paul's help that Alicia was able to reach the finals. Cheating bitch.
Speaking of which, Mr. Dover wasn't a pastry.
Not
Mr.
any-
Dover wasn't a pastry chef either.
Aren't any of these people pastry chefs?
He sure did well to make it to the finals, considering he's just a sculptor.
Yes, for him to be able to make such fine desserts despite being a sculptor.
From the show the sculptures he made for the finals, it's clear to see he has great talent, but... Could he really have made it all by himself? No.
That is all I know. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I don't know why. But when he did that as well, my brain was like, why the fuck is Speedy Gonzalez doing it? Yep, it's just she's Speedy Gonzalez now to me. To save Mr. One moment.
As Lawrence dies.
Not again.
Always. To save Mr. Master, she's trying to help as much as she can. And by helping as much as she can, she's not helping it fucking at all.
S to the I to the M to the P.
Pretty accurate. May you perhaps have some more of that tea from yesterday, please, Miss Paul? I'm sure that would help us get on with the investigation.
Yeah, I'd like some of Kate's tea too.
Of course you would, you SIMP.
Right. Understood. I'll be back in a minute.
And we never saw her again, because she's the one who dies next.
She looks a bit better now that she's not dead.
Oh, I guess we did it.
Yeah, we're done. Investigation complete. We can go
We found
away for
information
this.
about all the contestants. And if we still haven't figured out which one's the pastry chef, we also haven't heard the Miss Gutastaria's side of the story. And this man is not drenching wet from being kicked in yet. That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia?
George.
Ah, well. That was because.
Objection.
It's because of objection, right, George?
Silence, ignoramus. You are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information.
What exactly was he doing in Mr. Dover's room? I don't really want to know, but I might have to know for my job. And moreover, something was on about his semi-final entry. A pastry chef bad at design, and a sculptor skilled only at designing. It would have been extremely difficult for either of them to win the contest alone. Could it be that Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover's connection is predicted bad? We have reason to suspect the actions of Dame Gustavia.
Yeah.
It's imperative that we find a way to contact him at once.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is Montgomery.
Oh, this conversation is most interesting.
Yep. It's him. It's the douchebag. He's got the cane.
However, I cannot allow you... Blah. Oh my god. However, I cannot allow you to speak with Mr. Gustav.
Alright, can we find someone who will allow us then? If you can't do it, I'll find someone who's more capable.
I'll speak to Gustavo Fring.
Von Karma. Of the Manfred variety.
Already conducted my interrogation of him. It is not necessary for him to speak any further, especially to a mere defense attorney.
Oh my god, my voice is not doing this today.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. but I will answer your questions in that fool's place.
Seems von Karma intends to prevent me from meeting Gustavo in person.
Seems our Karma's fucking smoked a whole pack of
I
cigarettes.
understand. In that case, I have but one thing to ask you.
I try my best, but I can't deepen my voice that much today. Yes.
You can't take it deep.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Fuck's sake.
I would like to know the relationship between Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover.
Does the carpet match the drapes? What? Does this bollock hair also make a giant V shape?
It's just flashing, you know?
Then ask me why.
Gustavia and Dover's relationship. It's obvious the only relationship that has with that lab. It's obvious the only relationship they had was that they happened to participate in the same contest.
That's a lie. You know they're fucking. That's it.
There is nothing more to say.
What? How are we supposed to understand anything from so little?
With all from Karma to divulge the truth, we have no choice but present evidence. It's all too obvious he's hiding something.
Watch out. Two statement cross-examination.
Present photo, I guess, to that statement, I guess.
Yeah. It's gonna be a photo of the semi-final dessert.
Yes. Was that sorry, Finn?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You didn't need to hear that.
Okay. Concern. What's the with Karma? I'd like to. I'm not ready for this.
Been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. Prosecutor von Karma, I'd like you to look at these desserts. The desserts were made for the contest's semi-finals. 1-1. I mean, don't you think these two have a particularly impressive design?
Just what are you getting at?
These two desserts were made by Mr. Gustavi and Mr. Dover. I wouldn't exactly call Mr. Gustavi's design skills praiseworthy, and as for the semi-finals, he was able to produce something comparable to Mr. Dover's. Furthermore, the two desserts have the exact same flavour.
Objection! What are you trying to say?
Use a bitch.
Oh my god, that was literally him adjusting his tag.
I'm saying it's possible they collaborated with each other on their entries. Prosecutor von Karma, please take a close look at their desserts. At first glance, they may look completely different. But even though the designs are different, it's clear they were made from the same materials.
Is that so?
The same flavour and composition, it's impossible to dismiss their similarity as coincidence. The very existence of these two desserts points a link between Mr. Gustavi and Mr. Dover.
It was
Since you
fucking.
already know this much, I'll tell you the truth.
The tooth. Did von Karma know about their collaboration?
However, what I'm about to say is not going to help your case at all.
Unless you want to know about your briefcase.
If you want to know about Gustavia Dover's connection so badly, I'll tell you. Last night, when I interrogated Gustavia, he told me about his connection with Dover.
The corpse.
Until the day before the show. They worked on their desserts together.
Dave
Found a way to weed it in.
You knew about their cooperation all this time, didn't you? Why would you conceal the truth?
Why would I talk to a defense attorney?
Why are you talking to me right now then?
Good point. I'm leaving.
Get
I would appreciate it if you didn't sully my reputation. Until I explained my points in court, I avoid giving away unnecessary details. I was merely saving you time.
Bollocks. How can you act like this and keep the truth from us?
Easily.
His concealment of the
I'm doing
truth
it right now.
is something I simply cannot ignore. Grr. He goes. Ego grr. Last night,
This game has such good music. I don't know why.
20%.
Their picks are broken and just don't come out of the earring.
What?
What?
Like, is their picks are broken and what come as a model, or does he have an earring? You can't tell.
He doesn't have an earring. It's just probably blocky, pixelated sprite.
Why do you think Mr. Gustavo should have collaborated?
Why? Because they were lovers, of course.
I did say they were fucking.
Because Gustavia had poor design sense and Dover was a novice at baking. Without the help of each other, they would never have made it through a single round.
Man, I'm sitting here, like, ice cream, and I'm sitting here, like, I don't think you'd be a master baker in order to, make ice cream. I'm pretty sure you don't bake ice cream. Unless you do and I don't know something, but I don't think you're supposed to bake that shit. That's what we call melting it. If so, what was their mutual goal? Why not wait till the finals?
He does have earrings. I'm not crazy.
Oh, he does
Yeah,
have
that's
an
okay.
earring. That is true.
I can't
Just
make
Oh,
it
a blue one.
Yeah.
The finals will be fought on our own merits, Gustavia said, and he ended their collaboration. Gustavia's goal was to obtain the title of the world's greatest pastry chef. It seems his pride as a pastry chef won out in the end.
Victor in the finals would certainly have been hollow had he cheated.
City believes that their cooperation only went as far as semi-final. But what if it really continued through the finals? Prosecutor Von Palmer, could you explain the cooperation in a little more detail?
Very well. Why? Just look at there's a baking. Their cooperation lasted only through the semi-finals. For the finals, they were on their own.
Bollocks. Let's look at the stakes. Grab that something. Let's take a look at our real quick.
Oh, whoops. That's not it. The sherbet was most delicious, but the liar part was very salty. Apparently, this is the contradiction.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What do you mean apparently? Like, what, are you looking at the guy or something?
Oh, right, hold on. Dover's sherbet shouldn't have been tasty at all.
In theory, yeah. What, were you looking at the guide or something?
I was looking at a guide, but
Fair enough.
I only looked down because it was like.
You also skipped my line, by the way.
Oh, whoops, shit, sorry. I have a guide because this case is actually just really long, almost to the extent of which of the last case of the first game.
That's strange. Where did my line go? I could have sworn it was there a second ago until some fucker made it move. Well, whatever. Delisha testified that Dover's sherbet was the most delicious. Being another chef, I doubt he could have done all that by himself. Perhaps the two of them cooperated during the finals as well.
Objection! Defense attorney, how many times do I have to tell you?
I can't believe I'm an attorney, not an attorney. Have I been torn
Delicia Scott's subjective opinion cannot be admitted as evidence. There is still a chance that a novice chef could make something tasty. My wife is an amateur, yet her cooking rivals that of world-class chefs.
I don't even know. We don't even mean that way. How is that not a subjective opinion?
To be fair, that's his point.
I mean, no. No, it's actually confirmed worldwide. His wife is a world-class chef. You just don't know it yet.
Moreover, even if you take this pharmacist's testimony to be true, it changes nothing. She also mentioned that a part of his sherbet was very salty, which means you can hardly call his entry for the finals perfect.
No.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. What? No more objections?
There's no way I can prove that collaboration.
No.
Mr. Druff? There's something that's been bugging me.
What is it?
The desserts Mr. Dover made for the finals would have taken a long time to make, right?
Indeed, they were frozen sculptures after all.
How would he have had the time to sculpt it after it was frozen? Let alone help Mr. Gustavia with his design as well. The way I see it, just waiting for the sherbet to freeze would have just used up all of his time. So how was he able to make those sherbet sculptures?
Raymond, you're fired. I mean, you may have a promising future after all. Don't show me up ever again.
Well, if I'm fired, it's a promising future. What are you doing, Raymond? I forgot about that.
No, he's committing suicide, George. He can't live in this world anymore. He got fired.
He got fired, so he destroyed his notes.
Don't you remember why he eats those notes, George?
Yeah, I do remember. He's literally digesting.
Thanks to you, I have noticed one more possibility.
Huh?
Sorry, good paper.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Wasn't listening, didn't care, didn't ask. That's
Donkey
right.
Kong theme?
That's right, Mr. Dover's sherbet needed time to freeze properly.
And we'll see you next time on Miles Edgeworth. Ace Attorney Investigations, Prosecutor's Path. See you around.